All right, we have a versus video. So I'm going to have the prices on screen. But I'm also going to explain to you about the different factors of these slot car sets. Don't worry, we'll do close-ups of them in a second. However, I want to point out that both this is a limited starter set and that this is out of print. So when you're watching this, you might not have this option. If you want to hurry up, I really can't recommend one or the other. They're both. I only have one of that, and that's a short print set. So like, do your best. Anyway, let's get back on topic here. So this would come with 4 cars, but 4 wired controllers and a ton of track. So this comes with, okay, we're just going to do it in meters, huh? 7.3 meters, 5/7 meters versus 9 meters. So yeah, that's coming with quite a few more meters if you bought these two. Now keep in mind that this is all shouldered up. It does come with, this one does come with 2 lane changes. So this comes with a single lane change and a double lane change. If you were to go this route, you would get 2 double lane changers. So one there and one there. It's so nice of you to highlight these, Carrera. I don't know. I don't think they do that anymore. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they do. This one's highlighted too. And yeah, there's only coming with 2 124s in here. So right now I'm going to say, if this is the route you wanted to take, like if you say, I don't care about the borders, which you really should, but okay, you know, you're new, you don't care, and you're going to ignore me, and you want 4 cars out of the gate, you can get these 2. Just keep in mind that in order to go to 6, if you have wired controllers, you need a special box for that, which is sold separately. So just keep that in mind. But I want to do something a little bit different. Okay, so this game in this versus video is going to be, how much stuff can I get this 132 starter set for the price of this? Because the price difference is quite a lot. And just to clarify, I'm not adding any extra wireless controllers or extra cars, because both of these sets are going to want to get extra extra controllers and cars. And I will do some track measurements and stuff later, because the track in this is quite small compared to the track in this. So I'm going to go through what I'm buying and why. And I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on which one you think would be better off to start with. The first things first, I'm going to grab, I want to buy the App Connect, some lubricant, and the pit lane. Yes, I'm solo pit lanes, and yes, my kids can't put their stupid marker lids on top of the markers. So already, we have the bare basics. So this does not come with an App Connect. Like, we're getting some nice stuff here. But I want to try to recreate, like, I want to have kind of the same experience here. For the 132s, they don't need the inside shoulders. They really only need outside shoulders, at least in my experience. So I'm going to get these things shouldered out. So I'm going to grab 2 sets of 1x60, and I'm going to grab 1 set of 1x30 outside shoulders. Why am I doing 1x30s when this comes with all 1x60 corners? I am going to show you that right now. So I'm going to grab extension set 3. Now, I'm not going to use these forced lane changers in my track plans. You still get a deal by, if you don't use these, you still get a deal by getting this bundle here, okay? Everything's still cheaper than buying separately. And these come with 4 2x30 curves. So I don't mind using the squish track. Some people are opposed to this, but in my opinion, these digital cars, guys, they're going to be hitting each other. You got the double lane change. There's going to be collisions there. Like, they're digital cars, okay? They're going to take some punishment. So I'm not a sissy. I'm going to use this. The cars can actually go as far, okay, in my experience, cars can go just as fast over that as a regular straight. That's just like a little bit of danger. And I don't even find it, you're really not going to wipe out that often on it. But in order for this to equal like the same cost as this, and I feel like this is like $1 cheaper in this configuration, let's add in a single lane changer. So you could use single lane changer right or left. I don't really care. Like, I don't really have a preference. It's pretty much, do you want to like be able to go toward the pit lane in case you missed it? Or do you want to be able to avoid the pit lane? I love my little pit lane here. In my personal opinion, I like cars going towards the pit lane. I know some people like to go away from the pit lane because if somebody's leaving the pit lane, you want to be able to switch to avoid the car. Again, that's just you assuming your digital cars aren't going to get beaten up. Anyways, they're digital cars. They're going to hit. I like the piece that goes towards the pit lane because you will be able to get there if you miss it. Like if you're running out of, especially for new people, they're running out of gas. They definitely want to be able to get gas. And this isn't necessarily the piece you're going to need. Like, I'm not sure your track plan, so you're going to have to consult a track planner to know which side of the switch it needs to be on. So it's like we have others single lane changes that go up. A double lane change would be optimal. I'd rather just have 2 double lane changers. And it wasn't that I was trying to recreate this with a single lane changer. It was I ran out of money for the game. Okay, like this is the game. I found this is the most efficient way. I'll throw up the track plan to show you why. You can see we have a bridge. I like bridges. I ended up going with this because I felt like extensions at 3 gave us the most bang for our buck for making this course longer. However, you're going to notice something here. This course here has more running feet. It's still longer. So this one was about like 28, and this one's about 32. Oh, so okay, I guess 31 and a half. So you could say it's about 2 to 3 feet longer. So is this... Yes. Remember, I do have, and I have this buried in here. I do have the App Connect. Oops. I do have the App Connect, the lubricant, and a big old pit lane in here. But that's the only bonus. So this guy here, yes, he's already expensive, and I do have to buy those extra things, but Slot Cars is like a long-term investment, right? And he can run the 132, the Carrera Digital 132 and 124 scale cars on him. And he comes with all the shoulders, where this guy, I have to buy the adapter for that. I have to buy the inside-outside shoulders for that. And you know what I mean? It's like, okay, and if you want to fully shoulder this, I don't think, and get the adapter, the 124 adapter, I don't think it's worth it, because this is wire controllers, this is wireless, and this has a much better layout. I guess this is going to be 2 schools of thought, and that's what I like to hear in the comments. Do you think just starting out with, just paying a bunch of money and starting out with like probably one of the best starter sets is worth it? Or, you know, for the same price, do you think slowly building up? Do you think like, oh, if you just wanted to stick to 132, mind you, because like I said, it's not worth it if you want to go 124, but you can get all this stuff here slowly over time, and you get a nice benefit of being able to start out with, you know, the App Connect, the lubricant, and the pit lane. I don't know. I'm a 124 guy, so I'm going to lean towards him. However, I know times are tough, and I'm just saying this guy's perfectly acceptable. As long as you want to stick to as long as you're okay to stick with 132, you say I don't care. Like that's a good set. Just one more note. Yes, this does come with wired controllers. You can buy the wireless controllers separately, and you can use your wired and wireless controllers together. As long I have to release a more up-to-date video on that. But as long as you just stick to the 2 wired controllers in here, you should be able to run the wireless controllers, no problem. All right. So if you want to know more about these sets, we have a 124 set review. And then after that 124 set review, I have another video that links. So this video will actually link when you're done it to this 132. So you can get 2 reviews in one. All right. See you guys later. So yeah, I'll link the 124 because that's the one that you start with. Bye-bye, guys.